Monster RX93.1. It's time for the top 10. We are also live on facebook.com/RX931. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
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 So, yeah, we've got our top 10 for today. Let's do the first one. We've got two for our Facebook Live. Thank Carlos Laron for suggesting our topic. Hashtag, may rule sa bahay namin. For Memski, no eating anywhere else other than the dining table. Di ba meron din sa bedroom?
Oh, like you can't eat
Like,
in
Yeah,
front of the TV or
it's just, I
sa amin
think,
kasi,
it's practical. Because,
sa
di ba, when you eat in
amin,
the, ano,
pwede kumain sa bedroom basta wag lang
ah,
crumbs. Basta walang crumbs.
basta
Basta
walang
walang
crumb.
crumbs.
Mm.
Pwedeng
Paano kapag,
pwede.
like, may
So, dining,
tumutulo or something?
wag!
Diba?
Wag kang kakain.
basta
Kasi
may kasama.
delix yun. Wag kang
Diba? Like,
run! Run as fast as you
some
can.
sauce? I don't know.
Call your doctor.
Call your doctor.
Oh, no.
No! No, no,
No.
no.
What do you like eating in bed?
Mm.
Cookies.
Mm. Mm.
Parang I don't wanna eat in
Ayoko
bed.
Yep.
kasi maraming crumbs yun eh.
Oo
Ayoko ng
nga,
anything
maraming
na
crumbs.
Yeah.
crumbs.
Pero
Siguro
ano, I
something
don't like
chewy.
eating fishy seafood.
Tahong.
No.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
Hindi, wag sa bedroom because it'll stick. The stench will stick.
Mm-mm.
I know.
Or
Yeah.
You
bagoong,
know,
no? Can you imagine?
Yeah,
bagoong,
bagoong.
no.
Gross.
Bagoong in a
Ugh.
diaper, ano?
So,
No,
talong na
not
lang.
going to happen. Eh, ganun din, usually nilalagyan ng bagoong yung pagtalong.
Bagoong.
Diba?
True.
Oo nga.
Usually bagoong ang sinasawsaw doon. And coming from Victoriano, may rule sa bahay namin, bawal magkwarto ang babaeng anak sa harapan ng bahay para daw hindi makipagtanan. Yung very near
Look,
the front
That's so old
door,
school.
kailangan doon medyo sa likod. As if it's going to stop them. If they're going to
I
elope,
know.
they're going to elope. The position of the room will not stop them from eloping. So, I don't know. Yeah. Coco Hernandez says, may rule sa bahay namin, pag may uwing pasalubong si mama, si kuya ang unang pipili kasi siya ang panganay. Oh, I don't like that rule.
no
Because I'm the youngest.
fair.
Unfair. No. Dapat kasi ni nandun. I mean, diba?
Or
Pag may show
hati-hati.
ka,
Regardless. Kasi minsan, like for example, let's say one of the kids nagwo-work na, tapos dumating yung pasalubong during the day. Alam nga namang ikaw yung last na pipili dahil nagtatrabaho ka, di ba? Dapat nakahati-hati na siya among the siblings.
Or
true.
Di ba?
pare-pareho
Para
siya.
fair. Para pare-pareho.
Para walang
Usually the parents would do that. It's their responsibility, I guess. Na parang pare-pares na lang. Para
Yeah,
wala
dapat
nang
kasi ganun.
inggitan. Yes.
Wag nang pilian. Like, alam mo yon, like, get the same for everyone. And then if you're, let's say, 4, dapat na ganun para wala nang away.
Yeah. I always find it so sweet whenever my brother would be out and then he would think of us, like the older sisters. Kasi 3 sisters kami and then 1 younger brother. Tas syempre, usually, automatic, if like the older sisters would go out, like buy groceries, iisipin niya yung pinakabata naming kapatid. You're like, sige, bibilan ko siya ng pastry or something. And then, alam mo yung parang extra sweet whenever my brother does that to us naman.
Yeah.
Na I know
May
it's like,
baligtad.
yung baliktad na parang feel ko, oh, naisip mo kami, you're ates.
Ano
Yeah,
pala kayo, no? You're one sister short of a wedding. 4 sisters
Yeah.
and a wedding.
Oo. Grabe.
Yeah. No, that's the same with me and my brothers. I like to buy them stuff, but when they buy me something
It's like
nice,
extra special.
it's so sweet. Like, for example, Christmas, and I get a nice Christmas gift for my brothers.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, so cute. They, use the little money that they got, because they're much younger than me, to buy me something nice. So, yeah, it's sweet.
Kahit si Eric.
Kahit si Eric, yeah. Eric's actually very thoughtful when it comes
Really?
to gifts. Mm-mm.
Tapos ginaganyan-ganyan mo lang. Grabe ka.
Tapos pag si Kai, Merong tono.
I love Kai. Kai, I love Kai.
Tsaka parang, oh, Chico!
Oh, baby ko. At si
Sabi
Eric.
ng,
Yeah, Eric.
si Eric. Si
Eric's
Eric,
good
uwi
na.
siya eh. And coming from Niel Camilon, may rule sa bahay namin, mind your own charger. May name tag ang mga charger dito.
Wow.
Especially if you all have the same phone, pwedeng magkawalaan, magkaagawan, para walang away. It's really better
Because
to
it's
just live.
expensive. It's expensive, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And from Arch Aguilar, my rule sa bahay namin, sit up straight. Let's just say, posture na lang ang naging straight sa household na yun.
That's
Hey,
good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good for you guys.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
And coming from Niel Camilon, may rule sa bahay namin, kung ikaw ang nag-shower, magkaroon ka naman ng decency, alisin ang mga kulot na buhok na na-stuck sa sahig.
Oh my God, I have an embarrassing story to tell.
Go.
So, yesterday, I had my exhaust fan and range hood cleaned, diba? So, may nagpuntang manong dito to do all that. Tapos, my exhaust fan in the banyo, my restroom, my bathroom is upstairs, diba? So, nandito ako sa baba. Nandun siya sa taas and he was cleaning my exhaust fan. Tapos umaakit-akit ako every so often to check on him and to strike up a conversation. Tapos parang feeling ko, buddies na kami ni Manong, ganyan. Tapos nung natapos na yung the whole thing, when he left, and I went, sabi niya kasi, check nyo na lang po yung exhaust fan, yung pagkalinis sa taas. I checked it out. Oh my God, when I looked like on top of my washing machine, alam mo yung when you're in a hurry to take a shower, that you just dump your clothes on top of the washing machine. Kasi it's right beside my shower. Oh my God, nandun yung hinubad kong shirt tsaka panty. That morning. Like on top of the washing machine.
Gross.
Like I had a moment of like, no! Did he see?
Oh God.
And I think he did because he washed like, I don't know, he washed the exhaust fan or whatever. Dun sa, yung malakas na faucet sa may shower, I think he used that part. Kasi maliit lang yung, yung lababo ko sa banyo. So, I'm like, oh my God, so embarrassing. Tapos tuloy, iniisip ko na kung yung ngiti ni Manong sa akin was ngiting friendly or knowing smile na nakita ko yung panty mo.
Ngiting,
Did he give you a little wink?
ngiting alam ko kung ano itsura ng panty mo.
I am so embarrassed. I swear, oh my God.
Imagine he comes up to you and he says, Hazel,
Eh.
I heard you like manongs.
Oh my
Or
gosh.
even worse, what if nakita mo, sinusukat niya yung panty mo?
Manong, sa'yo na lang yan. Uwi mo na.
Sinusukat ni Manong.
Just don't put it back.
Sabi niya, ang comfy pala.
You can have it.
And coming from Lilo Boy, may rule sa bahay namin na kapag maliligo ka, isabay mo na din kuskusin kahit yung floor lang ng CR para tipid sa tubig. Oh, that makes sense. I mean, kahit yung like just the shower floor, like sort of use your feet to like sort of kind of scrub, especially the corners, since yun yung hindi natatamaan. Just, if everyone who took a bath did that, I think you don't really need to like super clean your bathrooms.
Yeah. And it makes sense also. It's also safe. Kasi 'di ba parang at least hindi madulas from the soap or the shampoo that you use so that nobody slips and falls.
Yeah.
Kuskusin mo lang, 'di ba? That works. From J. Ryan, may rule sa bahay namin na kapag nag-away kayo, sige, mag-away lang kayo. Pero pag may umiyak, pareho kayong mapapalo. Kahit yung umiyak, mapapalo. Kumbaga, you let it escalate to the point na nagkasakitan na kayo. So, you both get punished. Kasi sometimes, the person who cried is not necessarily the victim. Pwedeng siya yung nag-start, tapos matindi yung ganti nung, kunyari, sinuntok niya yung kapatid niya, mas malakas yung ganti. Siya yung umiyak, pero actually, siya yung nag-start. Diba? So, just because you cried doesn't mean you're the innocent one. Ikaw yung nasaktan, diba? Pero, it's both your fault. letting it escalate into physical violence.
Grabe, I wouldn't know how to handle it whenever, I don't know, if I see like my siblings, as in nagsusuntukan, hindi ko ata
Yeah,
kaya.
that's kind of
I would
weird. I
feel
don't think
bad
we've
for
ever.
both of them kasi yung parang, how did we get to this? Aren't we siblings?
Mm. Or maybe because I think it's more common in mga boys'
Yeah,
household.
boys.
Kasi with boys,
Yeah.
like, if you get violent, it doesn't really mean anything. I mean, not violent. Yung kunyari suntukan. Parang, it's like a general letting off steam and it's all good.
Especially if they're
Afterwards.
closer in age, diba?
Yeah.
No,
As
when my
opposed
brothers
to,
when my brothers fight, they're okay. I mean, like, and I see them like hit each other or wrestle. It's normal in our
yeah,
household.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah, and
thinking.
usually Kai wins. Cause
May video ba?
Si Daddy Strom, sinong ka-wrestle?
Daddy.
si Kai,
Ay.
but Kai always
May
wins.
volunteer ata dito. Gustong kareso.
Hindi, manonood lang.
Mm.
Viewer.
Kai is like super muscular eh.
Oo nga eh.
Mm-mm.
I know, right? Coming from Jerbski.
Yun na lang nasabi. I know, right? Like, I feel like you want to say more.
Have you been looking?
That's the only thing that you want.
I'm not saying anything. Okay. And from Jerbski, may rule sa bahay namin, kapag Friday, automatic na munggo ang ulam. I don't know where that started, but yeah, we still do this up to now.
Di ba it's ano kasi? Like the last
Meatless Friday.
Or Meatless Fridays, like with
Pero
your
that's
religion,
for Holy
if you're Catholic.
Isn't that for
Hindi,
Holy Week?
minsan,
Not for the rest of the year.
hindi, madami na parang even after Holy Week, the rest of the year, they would do that. Kasi for Holy Week, it's the whole week that you don't eat meats. So, at the
Baka
very
nga,
least,
baka iba yung dinig nila, no? You're supposed to do it Holy Week. Ang dinig nila, you're supposed to do it
Whole
Whole Week.
week.
whole week.
Nagkamali sila ng dinig, kaya even on a regular. Hindi kasi it's weird. A lot of families, Filipino families, really follow this.
Yeah,
Parang
kami,
hindi lang
munggo
naman-
galunggong.
Parang laging
It's a
may
thing.
munggo on a Friday. Even if it's not your only ulam, parang laging may munggo siya on the side as your,
Yes.
your soup. Yeah, so.
I guess
But-
from tradition and then medyo na-modify na lang yung tradition.
Yeah. Ako man kasi I really like munggo. It's just that yung side effect niya kasi, 'di ba?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
U210. Mm-mm. And also,
Inisip
coming
ko pa yung
from-
U210.
Ako din inisip ko siya. Ako nga ang sabi ko, gout eh. Gout?
Oh, nga, di ba yung sa uric acid?
Yeah. No, but that's also
Di
a
pala
side
yun yung
effect,
concern mo. Iba pala.
No. You know what? When it comes to legumes and beans, yeah, that is a side effect. Coming from 7070, true story. May rule sa bahay namin. Sabi ni tatay, bawal daw ang nakasalumbaba while eating meals. Yung kaganon. Yung nakasalumbaba while eating meals. Dahil magiging pangit daw ang magiging asawa mo. Then my sister goes, siguro nakasalumbaba si nanay, no?
The shade!
The shade! The shade! Madadago ka ng tatay yon, yung anak na yun. Coming from, and the top, may rule sa bahay namin, comes from Wildfire and Yel Camilon.
They both say,
Wildfire says, may rule sa bahay namin, basta nilagay mo sa ref yan, para sa lahat yan. Except, yung pustis ni Lola.
Of course.
bakit nasa ref?
Oh, nga, no?
They
Bakit
do that.
nasa ref?
Para daw malamig. Yeah, they put it sa ref. A lot of the
What?
the
Really?
lolas and lolas. I've heard of so
So
many people.
weird.
Huh?
I've heard of so many people saying na yung mga dentures daw na mga lolo-lola nila, they put it in the ref. Kasi nga parang it
That's so
cools,
strange.
I guess. So, Yeah. Yuck. Super yuck. And coming from Niel Camilon, may rule sa bahay namin, yung pambayad sa taho, lagi mong mahahanap dun sa small bag na nasa kamay ng Santo Niño. So it's so weird.
So
You
that's
get your
very
coins, you get your coins from that little pouch in the hand of the Santo Niño.
May
That is-
pouch ba talaga siya lagi, the Santo Niño?
I'm not sure. We've never
Oh, I
really
don't
had.
remember it.
There's a pouch.
Hindi, pero alam ko may hawak siya, di ba? Like a,
Di ba
like
hawak
a,
niya yung parang globe?
parang
na may,
ball, oo, globe.
na may,
Yes.
na may parang cross. Yun ang alam ko na
So,
hawak
parang
niya.
sinabitan ng maliit na bag.
Baka, alam mo baka. Like not
Yeah.
an official pouch, but
Mhm.
more like, I don't know. It's weird. Ako naman yung sinasabitan ko ng mga susi and stuff, yung Spider-Man statue. Nakaganon siya kasi. Sinasabitan namin ng mga susi, ng mga supot. So,
Yung malaking statue.
yeah, no naman. But big enough for you to hang stuff.
That's your biggest. What's your biggest statue?
1/4. 1/4 is my biggest. I don't go
So you
any
don't
bigger
have
than.
one of the
Hello,
really
wala
big
na
ones.
kaming space. Maglalagay pa ako ng super malaki, edi sobrang wala nang natira. Wala na kaming nilakaran. And so there you go, the top 10. My rule sa bahay namin. We have one more batch, but Team Booth will play a couple of songs, but we will stay on Facebook Live.
Akala nila dog daw yung hawak ko, no? It's just a throw pillowcase. Grabe naman kung dog to, may mga sparkly, may mga glittery, siya, strands. Anyway, did you read about Armie Hammer quitting the movie that he was supposed to star in with J-Lo?
Ooh, I saw the headline, but I didn't read it.
Yeah, he quit because of the whole cannibalism issue. Did we
What?
do that for tea ever?
No,
Who's
what's
this?
cannibalism issue?
No,
What
there was
happened?
like an issue with Armie Hammer kasi parang he was quote unquote exposed by someone for like
For
for
cannibalism?
DMs. Yeah, for DMs that he allegedly sent someone saying na parang I'm 100% a cannibal or whatever, like I want to eat you or something like that. Basta look for it now. Read the article. As in
What's his name?
naka-publish yung the whole exchange with Armie Hammer and kasi I never really paid much attention to it. I saw it like on Twitter, on Instagram, but I had no idea that it got to that point na he had to quit a movie because of the scandal. Because he didn't wanna. Yeah, I promise you. Okay, here's the exchange, ha. So there was something that came out na ang sabi daw ni Armie Hammer. Where's the message? It's a long exchange, eh. Tapos, Markki, can you
Oh
find
my
it?
gosh, I found it na.
Yeah. It's a
Oh my
long DM
god, that
exchange.
just made me so hard, and it makes me confused as to why. Is that even possible? Holding your heart in my hand and controlling when it beats. Oh no! This is too much. I am 100%. Oh my gosh, I can't read this.
Read it. It's you're
I
quoting
am
from
100%.
the scandal.
This is quoting from Armie Hammer. I am 100% a cannibal. I want to eat you. That's scary to admit. I'll never admit that. I've never admitted it before. I've cut the heart out of a living animal before and eaten it while still what? What?
Exactly.
Well, alleged, right? It's alleged.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's hello. It's from
But
his
there's like, kasi
personal
it's like an
Instagram.
Instagram DM exchange. So I don't know if it was photoshopped or what, but
Okay, well, it is easy to Photoshop. To be fair, I mean, especially the good ones. I mean, it is possible. I mean, it's harder to kung photo nga, like a photo of people na Photoshop. What more text? It's just letters. You can easily
but
Photoshop.
like the fact that he's so, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like the way that he's reacting to it also. Or maybe it was just like it was funny at first and then it just got out of control to the point nga that
Kasi baka may
he just wants to be with his family right now.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he does deny it though.
But what if
Yeah.
it were true? What if he actually
I,
sent those
you know
messages?
what? You know
You
what?
know what? Okay, here's the thing. He could have sent the messages for real, but it doesn't mean he was telling the truth. Alam mo yun, pwede it was just like, I don't know, he was tripping on something and 'di ba? Minsan you say ridiculous things like that.
Like what?
Well, I've never said anything like that, but you know what
Yeah,
I
it's
mean.
it's just a little much.
Alin?
Army
The whole
Hammer.
cannibalism thing with Armie Hammer.
Hmm.
Tsaka ang
Yeah.
sa akin lang, you know that you're super famous. That's what makes me think twice about it. I mean, you know how the internet works nowadays. Would you actually admit something like that?
But the thing is,
Uh,
sometimes a
it's
little
kind of
bit
weird lang.
you get into
And
a
like
mode.
I said, actually I shouldn't say anything because I was just defending Lisa Vanderpump on a Facebook group yesterday because yun nga yung mga bintang-bintang about like how shady she was and how she is responsible for this and that. And I was like, yeah, you can easily just say that, but do you have proof? Like, did anyone ever get any proof? And nowadays nga kasi, perception being everything, people just hurl accusations all the time, hoping something sticks. And usually it does. Like, whatever you accuse someone of, like, a good chunk of people will believe it with or without proof, which is sad and scary. Diba?
Yeah.
How do you
So
even deal with that now? Like, because there are so many stupid people out there who won't even verify, who won't fact check. They're just gonna take other people's word for it.
yeah. So that's kind of scary if someone makes something up like that, about you.
Yeah,
It's fake or
making
if
up
it's
anything for that matter.
Like, can you imagine, like, let's say someone you hurt in high school and they're out to get you, they can just make
Yeah,
up stuff. And
yeah,
then that's it. That's the end of your career. You could get fired.
exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait,
Trial by
I'll just get
media is the
water.
scariest thing in the world. Oh my gosh. So funny kanina.
Hassle, no? But yeah, it's just sad. I mean, uh, that could have been an interesting movie with J Lo and Armie Hammer.
Yeah. So a while ago, it's so funny. I was talking to Rica, and Rica was talking about like yesterday. She had a drink, and I was like, okay, cool. Let me ask Rica, how often do you drink in a week? And she goes, no, sometimes just once a week. And then biglang nandito si Kuya Albert, and he goes once a week, pero it's like 7 days worth.
The shade from Kuya Albert.
Shade.
Alam mo, hindi na ako
The shade.
Pang 1 week daw ang ininom ni Rick. Tawang-tawa
Uy,
kami.
grabe, hindi naman.
As in, we were just talking like casually, then biglang sumingit si Kuya Albert sa conversation.
With the
Nakakatawa.
truth. Hit me with the truth.
Oh, did you
Hindi,
see the
ano lang
preview
siya.
of Drag Race episode 3? Oh my god,
No.
I'm so scared for Kimora. For Kimora Hall. Parang ang preview, hindi siya matatapos. Like, apparently, it takes her like 5 hours or more to do her makeup. Like, to do her whole face. Tapos, everybody was like, oh my God, girl, like, just don't focus on the details. Just finish. Tapos parang, meron dun sa trailer na, alam mo yung lahat na sila nasa backstage except for Kimora and she wasn't even dressed yet. And naghihintay na sina Mama Ru. I don't know, oh my God. Panoorin niyo yung trailer. It's exciting.
Ooh.
Mm-mm. Chico, I had my yesterday. My Ulthera tea. It's not
Oh, okay.
different, but like I think we had different treatments because like
I think
what they did,
different siya.
they put,
Oo.
they put anesthesia on my face,
Oh.
and there was, well, I mean, it didn't hurt that much, It was just topical anesthesia, but like there's like electric shocks kind of thing on your cheek, and when it hits your parang jawline, it hurts a little bit. But apparently, it'll remove all of the fat in my cheeks and my double chin.
Oh, it's
So
different
it'll
nga.
be after a month.
Natatawa nga ako. When I had mine naman, yun nga, yung Sublime Star. Uh, apparently, they had to do this part then. So, they were like, oh, you have eyebrows kasi. Hindi, parang they were like, hindi ka nagpa-pluck ng eyebrows? I'm like, no, I don't. Why do you assume that I'm plucking my
Imagine
eyebrows?
Chico with eyebrows on fleek.
I
Oh
know,
my
right?
god, that'll
So
be
they
the
were
day.
saying, kasi, usually you take out the stray hair, diba? But because I had my stray hair, matatamaan sila and it'll hurt kasi it'll burn it. Tapos you'll smell like burning hair. Tapos medyo mas may mararamdaman ka. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I don't mind. Pero natawa
Did,
lang ako na parang,
did it
hindi
hurt
naman
at
ako
all?
no, not at all. At all.
For me, kasi it was there was pain, especially when it
Oh,
hit the
really?
bone area.
What?
It's
Hindi,
because it
hindi
really
nga, ano, I think
It
it's a
is it
different
the heat from the
different
laser
treatment.
or is it the repetition of the movement?
no, it's the heat from the laser. Because like what they do is
Yeah.
each section of your face is like, for example, 25 clicks. So you press it, and then the laser just hits that particular spot, and then it goes down
Oh,
to
yeah,
a
it's
neck.
part of the same.
So when it's on the cheek, it's fine, right? But when it gets to the bone area, medyo sumasakit. But it's not. It's bearable. It's not
Uncomfortable. Sort of uncomfortable.
a little uncomfortable. It's like an electric shock na may konting heat. It's like you're getting a toothache, kind of.
Oh,
Tiis
that's
ka
weird.
talaga.
No. I
Sa
never, I
jaw,
never
no? Yeah.
experienced
Yeah,
that.
but it's great. I mean, now it's kind of swollen, but maybe after a week it'll go down and you'll be able to see how it looks.
Mm.
Buti na lang naka-mask naman so you can't really
Yeah,
see.
that's true. So yeah, I mean, let's see how the experience goes. But, it's the start of the year, so tiis ganda.
I'm hungry. I haven't had breakfast. What did you guys have for breakfast?
Spam omelette.
Well, coffee. My usual coffee.
I haven't had anything yet.
Yeah.
14 minutes until I can whip something up. Alam mo, gagawa ako dapat ng macaroni salad last night. I was so disappointed because I went to the supermarket and then I realized I forgot to buy carrots and pineapple chunks. Eh, di ba, super important tong pineapple chunks for your chicken macaroni salad because you use the juice as well to sweeten it. So, yon wala. Nag-boil lang ako ng chicken and macaroni. Tapos, nilagay ko sa ref kasi hindi ko siya magawa.
I'm good without pineapple.
Really? For your macaroni salad?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Just mayo?
Like,
Mayo lang and
make
ano?
make a regular, I don't know. Like,
Mas,
put other ingredients. I'm good.
feeling ko hindi mo lang alam na may pineapple juice yun. Pero
Alam ko,
parang
well,
essential siya.
well, juice na lang. Wag na yung actual.
Yung chunks. Yeah. Oh, mostly juice naman talaga. Kasi nga for the flavor lang. Yeah. Ako, yun. Walang carrots tsaka walang pineapple. So, bibili pa ako later. Pero may celery ako, di ba?
I'm not really a pineapple fan with
Oh, I love
anything.
celery. I love celery.
I like pizza with pineapples. I like pineapples on pizza.
I mean,
40 seconds.
okay, if it's there and there's nothing else, I'll eat it, right? But it's not my go-to. Like it's not my first
It's
choice.
good.
You know who likes pineapples on pizza? Daddy Strom. He loves pineapples on pizza.
Oh my God. Daddy Stro. Let's have a pizza date.
Say it on live kasi wala siyang Facebook.
Let's have a pizza date with Mommy Strom.
Bigyan mo ba na yung version? Okay, 30 seconds.
Bila inedit.
Monster RX93.1. It's time for the final batch of the top 10. We are also live on Facebook.com/RX931. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello,
Okay,
team.
so we've got our final top 10 for today, courtesy of Carlos Laron. Hashtag may rule sa bahay namin. Chasing Charles says, since working kaming lahat, parents will provide for food, ate pays for the car, kuya pays for the house, I pay for the electric and water bills. Oh, that's nice.
Hmm.
It's like a community. Like everybody pitches in very specific parts of the household. I think that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Um,
fair.
'Di ba? Miel Camilon says, may rule sa bahay namin, dapat nakasulat ang password ng email address at Facebook login ni nanay sa kalendaryo. Para tuwing makalimutan niya, titignan lang niya sa kalendaryo.
So
Those
Oh
you
my
big
need to
God, my
calendars,
check.
mom does that with phone numbers too.
right?
Like I would see my phone number written down on some piece of paper all the time. Usually kalendaryo nga.
That was the original planner, the OG planner. Yung
Standard.
kalendaryo,
Yeah.
doon nila isusulat, doon sa mga square, doon nila isusulat yung uh, ref repair, pay Meralco bills, lahat nandun.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hindi lang dun sa
Diba?
phone book din.
Where?
Phone book.
Yes,
The
phone
phone,
book.
you know,
Yeah.
like, well, not the actual big phone book, but the, where you put the numbers of
Yeah.
your friends.
Yeah, your address
Yeah,
book.
But most
yeah.
of the
That,
time, I would
that,
also see that in doctor's office. The big calendars with the big squares.
oh, yeah.
Diba? It's on
Yeah.
their table.
Parang for the
Until now,
appointment, ganon.
we always have the calendars na merong yung pangalan ng saint for that day. We
Yeah,
still
Yes.
have that every year.
kami din.
Yung for this day, kunyari today, January what's today? 14. Si Saint ganyan ang patron saint of that day. Bad Dingar Z says, my rule sa bahay namin, pre-pandemic, every Sunday, my siblings and I would visit my parents for breakfast and lunch. My dad would make breakfast and my mom is assigned to cook lunch. It was so much fun and I miss it a lot. Yeah, no, some
Oh.
rules have been suspended because of the pandemic, among other
Mhm.
things, among many things, rather. Victoriano says, may rule sa bahay namin, bawal silipin yung nilulutong latik kasi matutuyot. Really? We've never cooked latik, I
Oh.
think. I don't think
But
we've
have
ever
you
cooked
Really?
trapped
it.
the
Pag
steam?
pag
I've
kumain ka
never.
ng pag nagluto kayo ng biko sa bahay or like kalamay, you don't make latik?
No,
We
I
we
don't
don't
think
Oh,
we
I
do
make
grew
that.
up with that
We
kasi
don't
no.
my
make
lola made
biko.
kakanin all the time. So, for
I love
fun, trip niya laging
Biko.
magawa ng
Oh my
kakanin. Tapos,
gosh.
pag nandun
Latik
kaming
is,
mga apo.
it's
Latik is
It's
nyog, di
the
ba?
the
Latik.
toasted coconut,
yeah on
yeah,
top.
toasted coconut pretty much. Yung super sarap, para siyang, ako pinapapak ko yun. Kasi hindi ako mahilig sa kakanin, but I love the latik. Eh, yun yung parang pang toppings lang. So, hindi mo dapat ubusin.
I'm into
But
kakanin.
since you're the
I love
apo,
kakanin.
go lang.
Siyempre, oo. Go
But
lang.
I'm super I'm not surprised. I'm super not surprised na si Hazel mahilig sa latik.
Oo. Ayoko sa Latin. Gusto ko sa Latik.
Alam mo, magandang ano yun. Magandang drag name. Pag kunwari Filipino, Latik Royale.
Latik Royal.
Latik Tiara.
Latik Tiara!
Latin tiara.
Ang
Or,
ganda.
or kakalatik. Kakalatik.
Oy!
Kanin at latik. Di ba? Pwede. And
Mm-mm.
also, coming from Bughaw sa Ibabaw, my rule sa bahay namin, our mother, despite being ultra frugal, refused to offer my paying for my sister's tuition fee. She said it's their job to do so and baka pag-awayan pa pagdating ng araw. You know, that's commendable, huh? Hindi kasi diba like a lot of parents would be like, if, di ba meron pa ngang cases na yung tipong pag-aaraling na nila yung panganay, tapos pagtapusin mo yung next, tapos pag nag-graduate na yung next, pagtapusin mo yung next.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they pass on the duty to their children.
Mhm.
I mean, all due respect, if that's what you've done, yeah, paghirap naman talaga and willing naman yung anak, then, you know, fine. It's just that ideally, it really should be parents to put their kids
Yeah,
through
it
school.
should be the parents because they're the ones who had you, right?
Yeah, kasi parang it's like, unless nga super wala, then, you know, understandable. Everybody pitches in what they can to help out the parents. Pero all things considered, yeah, if the parents were the ones. Bad Ding Garzi says, my rule sa bahay namin, in my house, pag may party that will involve drinking, at the very start, I will confiscate all the car keys of my guests. Pag lasing na sila, I will not give them their keys until they sober up. That's very
Yeah.
good.
Di ba in the States, they give it to the bartender, or the bartender
Yes.
takes the
Mhm.
car keys, and then they have like a taxi service automatic na. Na parang, no, you don't drive, because I mean, like, technically the responsibility is on them to do that.
Pre-pandemic, di ba meron na ano, you can already, it's like a Grab, pero for drunk
Yes,
people.
yes.
Like they will, kunyari Rica, talaga si Rica, no? Kunyari Rica's too drunk to go home on her own. I-rent natin yung Grab, tapos ibibigay natin yung susi ni Rica, pati sa house, but you know, like super strict naman daw yung pagpili nila kung sino yung gagawa. Bring
Yeah.
Rica home, make sure the doors are locked. Basta ganon. Yung hindi lang siya cab. It's to make sure that, you know, alam nila for a fact that you're drunk. And
That
usually
you're-
they're big people. Para
True.
kunyari lalaki ka rin, tapos medyo mabigat ka. Kaya ka nilang akayin papasok sa condo or sa whatever.
Mhm.
So, I don't know if
I
they still have that.
I remember when I turned 18, and then my friends also turned 18. One of them had a party in a bar. So parang ano siya, they rented the bar. And then I remember my parents drove me to the bar, tas they waited outside until whatever time we finished. And I never thought that they would do that because, you know, growing up, they were really strict na parang bawal uminom or ganyan. But I guess like in their own, alam mo yung parang at least it's a controlled environment. So they waited in like a restaurant. I think, parang they waited in a restaurant for me to finish, for the party to finish. And then
It
they
was
picked me up.
it was at that point they realized hindi natin
We made-
mapipigilan tong batang to.
We made a mistake. Hindi, pero parang gano'n. At the very least, parang it was a controlled environment. Pero yung parents din naman nung friend ko na yun who rented the bar, nandun din sila. So that
May
nobody would
chaperone
get hurt.
naman.
Yes. So, yun. Na-appreciate ko lang. Na-shock lang din ako kasi they were cool with it. Alam mo yun?
Kasi hindi ka naman nila minadali. It's more like, basta we'll be here when it's time for you to
Yeah.
come home.
Pero awkward kasi so they were waiting outside already, di ba? Tapos sa tabi nila, may nagmamomol na couple. Tapos ako parang, ma, bakit dito kayo nag-antay? It was so awkward.
No, hindi mo, kasi, di ba, hindi ba nila sinabi sa'yo? Kasi pagkasabi na, ma, ba't dito kayo hintay? Sabi niya, kasi nagmomol din kami eh.
I can't imagine if
Nagmomol din kami. Oo, nagmomomol sila. So, tinapatan nila, parang, kaya, gano'n na. Ito,
gano'n,
kaya din namin yan. Kaya, ayun. And then, pero kasi nga, my message though, for Docs, Rose, and George, kailan niya ginawa to nung college ka? You were college,
Yes.
when you turned 18?
Yeah.
Mas kailangan niyo pong bantayan ng anak niyo ngayon. Hindi noon.
Tinuturuan niyo po ako ng mabuti.
Bantayan niyo po ngayon.
Maniwala. Don't believe
Alam niyo,
them.
Doc Rose, pinakamaganda yung mga surprise visit siguro dun po sa
Hey!
ano.
Hindi nila
Alam niyo
alam.
po, Alam niyo po, doctors, pag po nagfi-fill up ng biodata si Rica ngayon, pag nakalagay occupation, hindi po niya nilalagay broadcaster. Ang nilalagay po niya, manginginom. Yun,
No!
yun po yun.
Condominium! Ano, hindi may rule na pala sa condo ngayon na no parents allowed.
Wow, no parents allowed.
No parental visits allowed.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And the top, my rule sa bahay namin comes from Wildfire and Coco Hernandez.
They both say,
Coco Hernandez says, my rule sa bahay namin, criticizing the cook is hazardous to your health. Dahil kakainin mo ang ihahain ko.
Yeah, do
So,
not
I mean, like,
I-
explain the whole day, sasabihin mo na, ay, parang ang alat. No way.
So,
Hindi.
kahit din sa bahay, lalo na sa labas. When you complain, make sure you complain nicely and with a smile. Kasi remember, they will bring the food that you complained about back to the kitchen and then back to you. And in between, you don't know what happened.
I have a question. Is it the rule in restaurants? Because yesterday we ate at a restaurant and then I saw like a strand of hair. So ni-report ko lang. I didn't actually complain or hindi naman ako nagalit. I just said na meron pong hair and then they took it, right? Tapos they offered that they would take it out of the bill. Is that like a normal thing that restaurants do?
No. Usually, they'll just give you a new one. Dapat new, pero some, the more unscrupulous ones, they'll just take it out and then serve you back the same thing.
Hello.
Damn. So they were really nice.
Yung recent natin, Chico, madaming nahulog na mga flies or mosquitoes,
ew.
Eggs.
and they didn't change it.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
They just said, "Oh, okay,"
Okay.
and I'm like, "Okay, is that it? Really?" Mm-hmm.
Yeah, usually kasi it
Yay.
well, depende yan sa ano kasi ng restaurant. Like if
Mm-mm.
they have usually naka-set na yan kung ano yung gagawin. Oh, when they complain ganito yung gagawin mo. Pag ganito, ganyan. So it really goes down to like the training.
What
Sometimes you
they
can really blame the waiters.
Kaya
Kasi
minsan okay din yung open kitchen eh. Para at least you can see.
Mm-hmm. And then coming from Wildfire, may rule sa bahay namin, takot kaming lahat mapalo sa puwet ni Papa. Pero si Mama mukhang nag-e-enjoy naman.
Mm.
So,
Go, mommy. I mean,
bakit? Diba? Parang ano naman siya, weird. Hindi siya nagrereklamo. Ba't kami nagrereklamo? No, parang weird.
gusto niyo kasi mag-set ng good example sa inyo na pag
ganon,
pinalo, just take it, you know? Just take it like a woman.
Oh, okay.
I'm stressed.
Tsaka yung yung pag pinalo ka, yung sabi mo pa, is that the best that you can do? Is that the best you can come up with? Yan, mga ganon. What about us? What's our answer? May rule sa bahay namin.
Sa bahay may batas.
Bawal lumabas. Pero pag sinabing pepper. Pag sinabing pepper.
Ano pa? Ang daming rules eh.
For us, I
Ay,
guess
grabe.
you can't sing on the table.
Okay.
You have to bring your plate in after you eat, and you have to say, "Can I be excused? Kan jag bli unskuld?" And "Tak för mat," which is thank you for the food.
Wow.
Don't talk with our mouth full. Don't put our elbows on the table. Actually, madami.
Madami,
Ayun,
diba?
kami bawal yung elbows on the table, bawal yung hat, bawal yung
Bawal
shirtless.
Yeah. Bawal
But for
shirtless.
us, when it comes to coming home, parang, of course, try to come home as early as you can. Pero there's this other rule na parang, if it's too late or you think it's dangerous, we'd rather that you sleep over wherever you are. tas umuwi ka na lang pag umaga na, pag safe.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not so
yeah.
much
Oo.
That makes
it's not
sense.
so much na kailangan umuwi ka basta after the party. So, kunyari nga, if you've had something to drink, if medyo gabi na or dangerous yung daanan, they would rather that we spend the night over a friend's house
Yeah. That's
kesa
smart. That's
kesa
wise.
ma-aksidente ka pa, 'di ba? So, yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's
Or
our
usually,
rule.
susunduin ka. Kami ganon.
minsan
Yeah,
kasi, alam
either
mo yun,
that or
Yeah.
parang
oo,
hassle naman din sa kanila na
hassle eh.
manundo
Minsan,
pa minsan if it's too
3
late.
a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., gigisingin mo sila para
Mm-mm.
manundo, 'di ba? So,
Oh my gosh,
True.
my parents, no problem. They would stay up super late
Oh,
just to
wow.
just to pick you up. Ayaw
Kasi
talaga
ano
nila na
kung ang
sleepover.
anak mo naman isang Rica GGG, susunduin ko
Excuse
din
me!
kahit
Apat po kami! Yung sister ko kaya yung nagturo sa akin lahat ng rules. Na parang
talaga.
when you're out, parang just tell them one thing, one general thing. Basta mga gano'n, na parang huwag mo na i-update kung lalabas pa kayo for like to eat at a restaurant. Kumbaga, isa lang yung plan, gano'n. So that, they don't ask questions. Pero before to tas hindi ako yon.
grabe siya on
Ay,
national
nanonood si
radio.
Papa.
Nilaglag ang kapatid.
No, it was my sister, I
Grabe.
swear.
Grabe si Rica.
Grabe siya.
Grabe
Ako
si
lang
Carla
naglalaglag ng
GGG.
kapatid. Ako lang ba naglalaglag ng kapatid? Di ba meron din dito?
Si Markki, ayan. Grabe yan. Grabe man laglag ng kapatid yan.
Hey, I love my brothers. Both of them equally.
Sige, sabihin mo yung names ng brothers mo.
Okay.
And?
Iris.
Ang plastic!
Ang plastic! Ang plastic!
Ang plastic!
I've never
Can I
heard
just
it
say,
say,
Markki,
Iris.
you're a good actor, but not in that situation. Not in that moment. Ang plastic!
Plastic ng Iris.
Ayun!
I can't do it. Wait.
Hindi ka
Sabi
nga.
din niya.
Alam mo kung bakit hindi namin naririnig yung yung Iris. Kasi ang nadidinig namin, si Koy, baby Koy, and the middle brother. Di ba? That's how it says.
My other brother.
Middle
Yun eh.
brother. Oo,
Yan
Kami
yung
siguro,
naririnig.
the biggest rule would be when you do wash your plates in the sink, and then when you wash your hands, you have to wipe down the sink. Ayaw ng mom ko yung may droplets of water, even if somebody's gonna use it again, like right after you, super kailangan wipe down. Walang droplets. Ganon. That's
Oh,
the
wow.
strict
Okay.
rule. Yeah.
I can't really remember because I feel like I didn't have a lot of rules growing up. Parang feeling ko kasi when I was born, medyo chill na yung parents ko din.
Yeah.
Ang lame, pero mag-iwan ng ilaw sa bahay when you're leaving. Like, don't leave the house na super madilim. And I think na nakuha ko siya kasi
Yes.
ako, in my condo, when I leave, I never leave it na walang ilaw. Like, laging may naka-leave na light on.
Or TV.
Kasi baka madiliman si Tony Colette, di ba? Baka naman hindi niya makita yung way niya around. So,
Yeah.
iniiwan ko yung ilaw na nakabukas. Mm-mm.
Para mahanap ka niya kaagad. Kasi baka hindi ka niya mahanap.
Oh my God, my mom literally video called me yesterday just to tell me that she watched Tony Colette in a movie.
That's your idol!
Grabe
I
yung
watched the
connection.
movie.
Grabe na. Oo, connected na siya sa buong pamilya ko, guys. I can't.
Actually, another rule sa bahay namin is always use protection. Yeah, not
Yes.
just going out in public with masks and face shields, but like when I was very young, when I was 12, my dad gave me condoms when I went on my first trip out
Yeah.
of the city. He was like, just in case. I was in 6th grade, right?
Yeah.
But at least he's letting me know that it's important to use protection and that we understand the reason behind it.
Yeah, and that's nice kasi, you're in a safe environment. It's your parents
Yes,
talking
yes.
to you.
The problem kasi schools don't teach sex
Oh yeah, they
education,
don't.
which is very, very important. I mean, that's also another reason why there's so many kids before their time, 'di ba? So, just saying, use protection.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Is
is
that
that
it?
all of it? All of us na ba? Nakasagot na lahat.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it. Okay. So that's it for the morning rush. We'll be back for the Friday edition tomorrow. Woohoo! And up next we got Rica and
Bye!
Carla. Bye everybody.